What's going on, man? My name is Chris, but I'm a MC, rapper, artist. I go by the name of One Shot. I spell it WUN shot. You know what I mean? Um, shit. Right now, I'm working on a shit called Quality Control. It be out in what's today's date? Probably like a week and a half, maybe two. Yeah, before at the end of March. Right now, we have about six more tracks to do. We got 10 in the thing, but yeah, I'm from Oxnard, California. You know, a lot of y'all niggas don't know. It's fucking boring out here. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm from out here. You know what I mean? It's about 45 minutes away from Santa Barbara, and don't get it twisted. When I say Santa Barbara, like, oh, rich area. Nah, not exactly. Yeah. We have, we have rich areas just like, motherfucking everyone else does. But, we also have bad areas. And, crime out here just got fucking ridiculous. But, yeah, I came out here, fucking, been rapping since at least fucking, I want to say 15, but like I want to say, well, okay, yeah, we'll say I've been rapping since 15 because that's during the time I started in high school. I actually didn't even want to bother to rap. I always, had a dream playing hoop. I used to play ball my whole fucking life. Ever since I was a kid and played on traveling teams and but when I got to high school, fucking fucked up in school, didn't care. And then the year I wanted to play and I was going to play, I fucking broke my ankle. And ever since I broke my ankle, it just ain't playing basketball ain't the same. So that's when I started picking up a pen, But shit, I'm from the West, but my style's a little different because I used to get shitted on, not shitted on necessarily, but people used to laugh at me and look at me crazy because you know my favorite rapper is not from the West. My favorite rapper is Jay. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't even say it in seventh grade when I bought the Blueprint CD. That kind of changed my aspects on not life, but like when you're used to hearing the same shit every day, like everybody and their mom would knock Tupac around me. So like you know what I mean? Like Tupac's the greatest, and he is the greatest, you know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing from that, man. I'm just saying, like, when you become used to hearing the same artist, when you go to your mom's house, when you go to your aunt's house, you go to your friend's house, and they're all playing the same motherfucker, it gets old and it gets tiring. So, when I first heard the Blueprint, that was when I was in seventh grade. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, because, I heard H to the Izzo, but you know how you hear shit on the fucking radio and you hear the album and it's just like ridiculous. So, I heard that shit. Fucking, he became my favorite rapper since then. I used to freestyle a lot back in seventh grade. And that's when I had my fucking, you know, that's when it started. And then I used to play ball. So it really wasn't nothing serious. And then when I got into high school, that's when it really became real serious. So, I used to freestyle a lot at high school, and that's when in my junior year I did a mixtape. Man, it was so fucking horrible. We fucking had this how I tell you, like, I have a song, Keep It Moving. If y'all don't know me and you hear it happen, you probably won't understand. I say I did a mixtape at my homie's house. At the homie's house, and fucking we had a boombox, nigga, and the DVR had a, like not the DVR, but the DVD. When you do your karaoke shit and you plug it in the inner thing and you record. So we had a fucking thing, right? We had it. I had a boombox right here and the mic right here, and I'm rapping like this, and then I kept moving. So when I'm moving, I move either this way or that way, and if you hear the shit, you hear my voice either too loud or the beat a little too loud. You never have the equalize, and you know what I'm saying. But that's humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying. That's how it all started. Not necessarily how it all started, but that's when it really started to take a process. I used to ditch school fucking junior year. I fucked my whole fucking. I remember going to school like twice a week. You know what I mean? And then when I would go to school, I wouldn't do shit. But well, yeah, that's how it all started. And then school was over, and I fucking don't know what fucking happened. Fucking fell into society and fucking tried to fucking be something that I'm not. You know what I mean? I wasn't humble. I wasn't grinding. Then I moved to Vegas, and I believe that's like the best thing that ever happened to me and shit. Fucking went to Vegas, went to Vegas and met my boy Lenny, and he introduced me to my dude named Tony Lee, and fucking that's where it not necessarily it all started, but that's when it like it put me in perspective. Like fuck, you know what I mean? You need to do this shit because this is what I really want to do, and with this mixtape coming out, I just want to understand, like, you know what I mean? I think I'm good, but you know what I mean? That's just my opinion, maybe. But I want other people to see, like, fucking, if I am good, you know what I mean? I just don't want to I'm only 20, so I want to fucking know, hey, hey, nigga, you could fucking go to fucking school now, because this shit is no joke. You know what I mean? And, that's what I basically doing. Fucking, you know what I mean? So quality control's on the way. I was just giving you a little info about myself. But shit, man. I'm about to show you some previews right now.